Everything you see around you, the device in your hand, the clothes on your back, the food on your table, and the power in your home is connected by an invisible, dark, and viscous thread. For over a century, the world has been told we are entering a new era, the era of silicon, the era of green energy. But beneath the surface of this modern facade, the old god of the 20th century still sits firmly on its throne: crude oil. A single dollar fluctuation in the price of a barrel can still trigger a revolution in South America, fund a war in Europe, or cause a recession in Asia. It is the only commodity that doubles as a geopolitical nuclear weapon. We are told we are moving away from it, yet global consumption reaches new record highs almost every year. Why, in an age of AI and fusion research, does a thick black liquid dictate the strength of the US dollar? To understand the present, we must look at the moment the world shifted. In 1911, Winston Churchill transitioned the British Royal Navy from coal to oil. It was a fateful gamble. Britain had coal, but zero oil. This forced the empire into the Middle East, sparking a century of interventionism that has never truly ended. But the real masterstroke happened in 1945. On a ship called the USS Quincy, President Franklin D. Roosevelt met King Abdul Aziz of Saudi Arabia. They struck a deal that became the foundation of the modern world. By the 1970s, this evolved into the petrodollar system. Saudi Arabia, and later all of OPEC, agreed to sell oil exclusively in US dollars. Think about the leverage this gives. If Japan, China, or Germany wants to buy oil, they cannot use their own currency. They must first buy US dollars. This isn't just economics, it's a financial superpower. When countries like Russia or Iran try to trade oil in yuan or euro, it isn't just a business move, it's an act of war against the global financial order. You might think oil only matters when you fill up your car. That is the great illusion. Only about 45% of a barrel becomes gasoline. The rest is the master resource that makes modern life possible. Take agriculture. Modern food is effectively oil turned into calories. From the diesel in tractors to the synthetic fertilizers made from natural gas and oil byproducts, the global food supply is anchored to energy prices. When oil goes up, bread goes up. In logistics, 90% of global trade moves on ships burning heavy fuel oil. There are no electric cargo ships crossing the Pacific yet. Then there is the chemical foundation. Your phone, your clothes, your medical equipment, and the plastics in your electric vehicle are all petrochemical products. When oil prices rise, it acts as a hidden tax on every single item in the global supply chain. This is the inflation umbilical cord. Central banks can raise interest rates all they want, but if the price of moving a truck or growing a crop increases, the consumer always pays the price. Now consider the geopolitical chessboard of 2026. We are witnessing the emergence of energy nationalism. In the past, globalization promised that trade would prevent conflict, but today energy is being used as a scalpel to divide the world into new blocks. The rise of the BRICS nations, Brazil, Russia, India, China, and South Africa, is fundamentally an energy play. By inviting major oil producers like Iran and the UAE into their They are no longer taking orders from Washington. They are managing the market for their own 2030 visions. While the West talks about divestment, the East, including India, China, and Africa, is rapidly increasing its oil consumption. We aren't leaving the oil age, we are just changing who holds the keys to the vault. Oil built the modern world. It lifted billions out of poverty and gave us a level of mobility our ancestors could only dream of. But it also shackled our economies to a volatile, finite, and geopolitically toxic resource. The next decade won't be a clean break from the past. It will be a messy, high-stakes struggle for control over the transition. But I want to hear from you. We've covered the history, the hidden costs, and the shifting power dynamics. Do you think the US dollar can maintain its dominance if the petrodollar system collapses? Are we really moving toward a green future? Or are we just changing the name of our addiction to a new set of minerals that require just as much energy to extract? Let's discuss in the comments below. I read as many as I can, and your insights help shape our future deep dives. If you found this investigation valuable, hit the like button. Subscribe and turn on notifications to join us for our next investigation into the invisible forces that move the world. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.